All right, call to order the meeting of the Wabash County Drainage Board on 11/17/2025. First item on the agenda is approval of the minutes from the November 3rd meeting. I believe that's supposed to be 2025.
Right, yes, that's mine.
20,252.
You know, I did that at the last one. You didn't catch it.
I didn't even.
So
Oh,
Yeah.
I hope we're not near 20,252.
if we are, I'm very old. I will make a motion to approve the minute.
Second.
I have a motion, and a second to approve the minutes from November 3rd. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Pose the same, motion carries.
You said you're like dust with.
Next on the agenda is the Henry Keyfaber drain.
Okay, we just have basically a progressive report and we have pictures. You know,
Yeah.
giving the pictures that have been
Or just go out to the road cut and that's.
road cut and stuff like that, yeah. He gets started at the outlet, so the outlet is done. We've had.
I already signed it. Little one's the asphalt, the big one's the.
Okay.
That's it. And they started on the outlet side, you said?
Mhm.
Yeah. And they're buffing through, aren't they?
Yes,
They did go a little wide on their cut. Cause there was a bridge under.
How well
no, it's.
was the shutdown? I mean, did we get any complaints?
In a given hour, you'd have about 5 cars drive up and see if they could make it.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
What do you,
Most of them are going 500 down to 100 and then
we did
16.
find out though that, the state contacted me, the head guy, and he's like, when did you close this? And I told him, and he's like, you were supposed to have a 15-day notice and advertised public notice. And I said, nobody has said anything to me about that.
Mm-hmm.
I said, he said, well, with the paperwork, well, that went to the engineer, which of course Max left, and then
Yeah.
paperwork didn't get transferred. I apologized. He said, wanted to know when it was gonna be open. I said Monday morning. He said, well, in the future,
Yes.
this has to be done. And I said, okay. And I sent it to Joe, and Joe said, good to know, sorry. He goes, I don't remember doing that in the past.
I don't remember it being 15 days.
Well, Taylor, the guy that I talked to that contacted me, he said, now when you get ready to start, you need to contact this person 2 weeks prior and let him know that you're starting. And so I sent that on to Taylor. He contacted the guy. So we thought everything was in place,
Well, you would
But-
think that would be the 15 days for the 2 weeks.
but
Okay.
he, it was more like, I think, 10 days or 12 days, but yeah, he didn't send me any paperwork but Jason Hanaway then sent me a paper that we had to. fill
Oh,
out.
yeah, well, Jason knows.
Yeah, oh, yeah. He's the one that
Why wouldn't that
contacted
just
me.
be NDOT's job to do
I
that.
think they have to send it, but we have to like apply for it.
Yeah,
And
through the permit department, through Jason
Yes,
Hanaway.
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
so all of that by having the engineer say, I will take care of it. Everything that happened, it didn't get taken care
Well, just going forward, I
We
still
will.
like the engineer to do it, but
of. We know,
at least to remind them.
yes, this is more what I should have given you first. But as they were cutting through the highway, they did run into,
Ooh,
there was a bridge
ooh.
top or whatever under the highway, and it was all voided underneath that. So this is a good thing for
Yeah,
the state that we
sure
found
is.
this, but it actually added more to his cut. So there's gonna be some additional because of the cut.
That's why the cut was wide.
Yes. Yes, and you can see that in your, under there.
NDOT won't reimburse you for helping them out for saving them
Well,
from something.
Can you imagine if we filled over a bridge?
Oh, be awful.
Mhm.
Well,
What's that? What if there's an accident there? You know, Saquon's accident, they'd been in deep crap. And
yeah,
anyways,
well,
that's NDOT.
So anyway, then when you get to the other side of the road, Taylor had a lot of utilities to go around, that some of them weren't marked. On the west side of the road, there was one that wasn't marked, but it was right in the direction of our manhole. So you got a little bit of a, what do you say, 2 inches grade. There was setting that manhole, because he had to put it on top of that utility. Not real sure what it was, but
Is this what they pulled out?
yes, that was on our side, I mean, on the east side, that was our box. That thing's heavy.
Oh, yeah. Those are pre-poured
Yes,
boxes.
yes.
Huh.
And he is gonna clean out that fence row, which is gonna be an additional, because he was doing his test digging along there. And there's roots in the tile, so
Yeah.
we need to get those trees out. And also, there's a couple of the farmers out there that are a little upset because we didn't notify them ahead of time that this project was starting, but it did. So everything just happened fast. I didn't know who worked farmed for Wassam or Pam Rice. But
Okay,
you might get a little kickback from that,
okay.
just so you know ahead of time. Yes, you've already seen the final.
Yeah, yeah.
They were having a little bit of trouble. I wasn't out there Friday because of all of this going on, but they were having a little bit of trouble with ridging, Braden said, but the engineer was there too and said that they need to let the asphalt cool a little bit.
So we're open now. We're
Supposed to be.
supposed to be.
It was closed this morning at 5 and went by it.
Well, it
Okay.
depends on when the sign people get out there to remove the signs.
Yeah, but it's done. I mean, there's surface
Yeah.
there, so it's done.
Yeah,
Okay.
they just wanted to let it set for 2 days.
For surface.
Is this the structure,
Road cut going like they did, they wanted everything to settle good.
is this the structure that on?
Mm-hmm. That's that old bridge
It's crazy.
that they took out.
Okay.
So he is moving forward. Keep going, the railroad. We do not have anything back from the railroad yet, so he possibly will go up to the railroad. Connect
Skip
back
over.
farther, go
Yeah.
around and take off.
Yeah. Of course, the railroad's last. to get to.
Oh. Are there any other questions concerning the project itself?
Nope.
He's like moving right along. We do not have any riprap at the outlet. That's something we need to look at to see if we need to put in some riprap. There was a lot of old debris, piping and everything else, down there in the ditch that he's dug out. And he did haul that away. So that's gonna be an expense too, because all of that wasn't, and that's one thing the farmer said, will you get rid of this? So
Yeah,
to keep everybody happy and keep
Yep.
the project clean, I will go ahead. I'll wait till they get done looking at pictures. Did Jeff see these?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's just basically showing the structure coming out and all the lines that he has to dig through that were marked. Also, Herb Ringo wanted to pay ahead, and I just want to let you guys know that we have received his check. It has been deposited in. So as far as the bank loan is concerned with this, December 8th is when the council will sign that. So I won't have anything till December 8th, so at least we will have this to feed off of. So he's done basically you guys a big favor because we don't
Yeah.
have to get the bank loan so soon.
Yeah, and a lower amount.
Yeah, well, we went with the higher amount on the
Right.
bank loan, but you probably won't need to use all of that.
Yeah,
So once we get the bank loan, then I need to get the ditch certified. So hopefully we'll have a lot of our expenses in. So we will know what we're a little bit closer to what we need. And that,
Perfect.
I just need you guys to sign that. It's something you've already approved.
duplications.
Yeah, yes. One for me and one for Shelley. That we both have originals. I didn't know if anybody had any questions concerning how this was going to work. Once we get over there on Grossman's there's a lot of discussion with the landowners right now. Whether he's gonna have to clear his woods back on his own, if the county's gonna pay for it through the ditch fund. So those are things that you need to start thinking about
Okay,
when we get up there, cause we did bring it back closer to that woods versus bringing it out around. I know millers are concerned.
It's the same
They were-
person that owns the woods, the same person that owns the ground, that
No,
gets two different owners.
yeah, cause we've got millers on the north side, we got Grossman on the south side. Millers are concerned that that always lays wet, and of course, with being so close to the woods now, they're putting in solid tile. And they're like, well, this area lays wet, how's that gonna work? And I said, well, you've got your 10-inch on the north side of it, but you won't have anything on that
Mhm.
area that's low. And he said, if possible, millers would ask if possible, can this be graded so the water slopes over to where there is perforated tile? To kind of keep it, and that'll just depend on whether the cover and the grade of the.
If it worked out, yeah.
If you can do that or not.
If we can, fantastic.
Yeah, now Grossman also said in about 10 years that woods may be cleared off. So here we're putting in solid tile and they may be clearing the woods off at some point.
That's
But right now, in 10 years, tree roots can get into your tile.
Mhm.
Just some things to start thinking about. It is going to be and you're gonna have some issues. You may have to go in there with a smaller tile and if it lays wet in there.
Yeah,
Now Rex said if they do clear it at some point, then they will run a tile on that side of it and tap into the main, but until that happens,
right.
we could have some issues.
Won't know anything until we get to there.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Get it done and get some rain and see what happens.
Yep.
Okay, Staver Ekman.
We had the Bachelor Creek one first,
Sorry.
log
I
jam
didn't go that
removal.
far.
I,
I'll let Brady.
Eats and Sons went out there Thursday, Friday. I've not walked it to do a final, but I'm pretty confident that
That's gonna be good.
did a good job.
Yep.
Little drive-by does look like it's kind of a soupy, muddy mess.
Did we ever hear back from Hill?
He was going to give me COI and do some work orders, but he's never given me any proof of insurance or
He still
anything.
hasn't got a hold of us about down here, the fence either. Unless he's
Oh,
got,
I thought we had something on.
Greg said he hadn't got back with him,
Okay.
so Greg was gonna reach out to him today about that
As-
fence, so.
As far as
He's
proof of
upset.
insurance.
That and
and-
when he's gonna timetable to get here, so.
I don't know if he's upset that we didn't give him the job or if he's just
He's got one
busy.
down here to do, so.
No, I don't think that's the case. I think just busy. So,
Cause I've been debating on, I don't wanna harass him for it, but I have work orders that were perfect for.
reach out to him.
Right,
Say, hey.
Hey,
need
we
to-
got these, we think be perfect, get your foot in the door. This is what we got, but we need that proof of insurance.
How long do I wait before I give them to
somebody else.
somebody who get it done?
Next week,
Okay,
Yeah, I wouldn't give you much longer.
I wouldn't either.
We gotta
I give
get
him this
those-
week and if he doesn't get it here, then give it out to the others.
okay.
So
Yeah, cause we have to get.
I would like to have another person. So I mean, I'd like to give him a chance, but sounds like we've given him a week or two already, so.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Now stay recommend.
Okay, Staver Ekman, we've given our final acceptance of what Ingram, has done out there. We've stopped the ditch over to the pipe. I don't know how much of that you wanna get in the minutes, but,
We'll just wait on that until
Okay. okay.
until Brenner
so-
gets up there this week and we get that accurate. Did you talk to Kevin?
Yeah.
Got, he's shooting for Wednesday still?
Wednesday, Thursday.
Okay. So basically with the engineer and me with walking the ditch, we've given our final acceptance. And of course, Brandon then will finish. He did seed all of that and it's leveled. But we do need to take into consideration how dry that dirt was, how hard that dirt was, and the fact that it's, we had the snow
The seating.
right
is
afterwards
kinda- It's
and,
kinda.
yeah, so he had everything against him for the
Yeah.
seeding of this ditch.
I mean, we might have to see, I mean, we're gonna have to see, yes.
That's more than,
Yeah.
our engineer said you probably will have to go back and redo some stuff next year.
And maybe we get
Next
somebody that
spring.
won't just have to hang over with. it.
Yeah, he did get it on, he got quite a bit on, you could see it, and
That was
the
fun.
fertilizer,
I was laughing.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
that was his first run, then he went back and ran that disc to push that in
Yeah.
and did some more.
Did some more.
Of it. He's more the good old boy
Yeah. that
type
was-
stuff
that
to
was
make
what
things
that
work,
was, yeah.
yep,
Yep.
just to make it work, so. Anyway, as far as our stone, he did come out pretty much, even with not doing that end. We would have needed extra stone for this project. So we do have our change order here. For our increases and our decreases, he added more on to the seating because of the filter strip
Mhm.
that we had to take back in. And then. Leveling, of course, too, on that.
Yeah. Did they feel like, Ryan, if we got them measurements for that, how fast could they get a pipe down here? A week, 2 weeks?
Kevin wanted to dig it out and make sure what he needed.
Right,
So that was gonna be the first thing, is just do an assessment of what he thought
yeah,
he needed. Cause we don't know, we never
Right.
dug it out to know.
right,
So, once we know that, then St. Regis is pretty good. If they don't have it, they can make it.
make it pretty quick, okay, perfect.
And we did hold back his retainage, so he will be having another invoice on this too.
Yeah,
That's key favor.
Sherry, I was gonna let you know I was out there before I met with Kevin, and the farmer kind of flagged me down. His concern was the terrain, did he mention that to you?
No, they have not, but I don't know what,
He wants to be able to mow that.
I get it.
From road edge back. And he's like, I can't mow it like that. He was asking for permission to go in and dress it down himself. I told him he needed to talk to you before he thought about doing that, but, cause I'm gonna have to do something with the road edge anyway, because the
Yeah.
road edges broke bad.
right,
Truthfully, we really need to be able to have a plan for that, but like I told you, I may need to come in there and put
right.
boulder stone through there just to help support the edge of that road.
I say we wait for that answer for him until we get the Brainerd done and get the edge of the road and
Cause
then.
I could come through there and put, at least 1.5 feet worth of shoulder stone, which
Yeah.
will help us.
Right, I agree,
well, getting.
Especially with that, the way it is now. If you got off now,
Yeah, well, you need a good growth of grass on there too,
Yeah.
but you're not gonna get that till next spring, I'm sure.
so
I'd say let's
I'm
get the
sure.
pipe done with Brainerd, figure that out, get that done, filled in, get the edge fixed and
'Cause
then.
Well, Brainerd's gonna have some leveling and everything to do.
That's
too,
why I
so
say he's gonna have some work in there too, so.
I mean, in Kirk's defense, and even with talking to the engineer too, is this ground was so hard and so lumpy and it just wasn't, it needs a good rain on it and then go in and try to work it. Because it just wasn't breaking up
Yeah,
like it should.
it was very hard out there,
Yeah,
for sure.
things were coming. Not like we would have liked to have seen.
Yeah,
So we'll keep working with it. Which one talked to you? Was it Randy or Dave?
the one that stopped us that day in the truck, he's on the west
Randy.
side.
Randy, he's a little more particular maybe.
say Dave Dale's not gonna, I'm just talking about Dave.
He's gonna let us kind of
Yeah,
work with it and everything,
Yeah.
but Randy's the one that mows it.
gotcha.
So he was probably concerned with that. Okay, I need that back. So if you guys don't have anything else on the staver, we'll just keep you informed on how things are going with that.
Yep.
Just a real quick, we don't have it on the agenda, but the Thad Reynolds, Braden did a drive-by. And the dirt that Bowman's had piled up to fill in that open is gone. And the open is not filled. But I've still tried to, I keep sending messages to IDEM and I'm not getting any responses back. So whether IDEM has contacted them at this point, I don't know.
So we're gonna need to haul dirt in.
Well, they're the ones that wanted to, they put their 36 inch and then
Yeah.
they were gonna fill in the open, but they had to get permission from IDEM to fill in that open.
Hmm,
So I don't know whether they've heard back from them that, no, you can't, or you have to do,
so we need to read out. the
Mitigation
Bowman and find
or-
out.
so we need to find out.
And that drain that's in the back of the people's houses there too.
That, they're supposed to be working together now,
Okay.
the landowner
Just
and.
make sure that's
and
happening and
It has,
the open ditch area too, so.
at the plan
again,
commission, they basically said that they had been contacted by Bowman's and they're in.
There's no council meeting tonight, is there? So we can't talk to Kyle.
December 8th.
Yeah, so no, they have been the landowner themselves said they have talked to Bowman's. Bowman's have reached out to them, so I think
Perfect.
they are good. They seem to be very
Perfect.
okay with
As
it.
long as we're
Them
not
and
working
Eads,
together.
and Eads said they'd make sure that it got, I mean, what they
Yeah.
said was,
Yep, so everything's supposed to be good that way with
Okay,
them. So it's just getting with IDEM to see what their final approval was, if they've said anything to them. So as far as filling it in, you guys have to determine, are you gonna still maintain that open? It's just a hole right now, cause all the water's going through the tile. So it's them that's gonna have this big valley going through their property now.
yeah,
So just to let you know that that hasn't been determined yet.
and the tile's exposed.
No,
No, it's not.
no,
Okay.
tile's all in the ground
Okay.
and, yeah, functioning. So anything else drainage related that anybody has any questions, concerns? Okay. Yeah, just as far as the landowner, if you talk to them anymore out there, we're not done. We're probably gonna have to go back in and level and seed more, work it up and seed it more next spring.
I tried to explain to him, we probably were coming back with shoulder stone and all that.
Yeah,
just
was he
want-
more concerned with the
He just
field
wanted-
side or the edge of the road side?
From the road back to the ditch, cause he wants to be able to mow it.
Okay,
And he said right now, cause he said it's so rough and he said, I can't. He was wanting to dress it down and I told him not to do that, but we were finished. And
yeah, okay. Yeah, because,
so the claims are just for the Staber Ekman. That all the solar claims. There's
yeah,
two of
they
them.
gave you the one that's already been signed.
Yeah,
That one's no good, till I make some changes on it. I put the one I changed in the file.
and entertain a motion for the ditch claims.
To move.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Ditch claims pass.
Okay, drainage plans.
Road mentioned Josh Home. Yeah. Get it going. Farm. Newport shed agreement.
And those job studies that they did for the council, did we get copies of those? Cause I've asked for them and been told no, so
So what now?
Say what?
the job studies that they did for each department,
Yeah,
why can't we see those? We
Why
did
don't
in the
you-
past
why didn't she have one? Wouldn't she have one?
from that company,
Irwin and,
Oh,
Or in-
yeah,
I think everybody's got theirs, should. We'll figure that out while you're
Okay.
up.
you just want to see the job study.
yeah, I want a copy of our office's job study. In the past, we've gotten them, but. When I did ask Shelley, the one time she told me no, so. the way you guys wanted to talk about what Brian was in here about. With the dairy.
Well, what have you came across with? I mean,
With the
other than
dairy,
just what we did months ago.
that's all I've been involved in it until the morning that I went to Quick Med. That's when Brian came over and talked to me. So,
I told him the only thing we did was give him permission to work in our right of.
yeah, to outlet into our ditch,
So
and
I-
they were told they needed to get with all other entities.
And it sounds like from Brian, they just skipped a step and then they expect,
Well, supposedly they talked to DNR, Army Corps and IDEM.
There was a 401,
huh?
what was that ident permit in the file?
I would have to go back and look at it.
I mean, they had contacted ident, they had paperwork from them.
So
But what
DNR
about
would
the
be the
DNR?
floodplain. DNR should have been, let's see, DNR and IDEM work together.
So Brian said something about DNR might wanna. Come and talk to us,
Do we haven't made a motion for these yet, have we?
No.
Need to make a
which
motion.
is what Jeff's got.
Yeah,
I was just waiting on him.
yeah, no, I know. I see I get going here in a minute.
Make a motion.
Yeah, move for approval.
I'll second that.
I'll have a motion a second for the pond and drainage permits. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same.
There's everything, anything in those that I feel is questionable, I'll make sure it's pointed out to you guys too.
We got
So
stop.
we told him whatever. Whatever permits they got from IDM, DNR, whatever, they need to bring in here, so Brian has a copy of them. To put in the,
We didn't sign the minutes this morning.
We did?
No.
Okay.
So yeah, we did tell them that they needed to get with everything. And they said they would, but as far as us following through and making sure that they did, no, because they were just asking to work in our right of way. Thank you. At this point,
that's what I told him.
and I think he was a little
I'll reach out
upset
to
with
Johnny
us.
as well, because Johnny called me not happy with how things went. But again, there's two sides to every story. You know, I wasn't there, I don't know, but the thing we need to work for is what's the steps next? So they need DNR permits,
That sounds like.
sounds like.
And he'll need, yeah, the floodplain.
Yes, so that's what I'm gonna call Johnny this afternoon, it's on my list. To call him and try to get,
Mhm,
nobody's saying no, I
mhm.
mean, we just gotta follow steps.
Right, and I know, I think that gal talked to Amanda downstairs too.
Yeah, she filed, or wanted to file a
Assessors.
complaint. Or is filing, well, I don't know,
Okay.
so.
Good
Brett
luck.
and Brian with lawsuits, so. Brett and Brian with lawsuits.
I hadn't heard that part.
We'll adjourn.
Huh,
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second,
I have a motion second to adjourn, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye,
Aye.
we're adjourned.
Okay.
I gotta go sign minutes and then a healthy jog down to City Hall. So.
Hearing that.
Yeah.
I'll have Marcy. After the next meeting, maybe right after